And we are live. Hopefully my mic's working. Yep, looks to be. Yeah, hi guys, this is Rob. It's been a while since I posted something. Again, I was on vacation for a few weeks, enjoying the life, and now we're gonna get back into it. And this first venture is going to be ASL number 284, Crisis at Kasserine Pass. Now this is Rommel's last gasp effort, I suppose, of the North Africa campaign. He was trying to bisect the Anglo-American Eighth Army and work their way into the rear and securing supplies that Alexander had set up, probably too close. So um, this effort's going to see the Africa Corps with some Italian allies. This is actually the second day of the battle. The first day was inconclusive for the Germans. They ended up pulling back, now supported with artillery and the Centauro division from the Italians. They're going to try again, try and force the pass. So now the objectives to this are fairly simple, but it's going to be very difficult. First of all, I need to exit 30 Germans and Italians off of these two arrows. And also to that, I must control two of these three hilltop X's. I must control at least two of those. And since I do have the last move, as long as I'm sitting on top unopposed, I'll be able to control two of that. Now, the only caveat, of course, is that if the Italians amass 25 or more CVP, I won't be able to, won't be able to win. So I got to keep my casualties down, cause a lot of damage to the allies, and still get units off the board. Now, when it comes to units off the board, this is basically what I have to work with. We have probably close to 40 desert victory points in this gaggle, so plenty to meet the objectives. I just have to bring them on in turn 5, and I have to make sure that they have a route clear because obviously these trucks are going to die quite quickly if I haven't improved the route. Now, hampering my effort is going to be this minefield belt, which consists of 8 firepower mines as well as 3 AT mines per hex along this whole range. So my first order of business is to send in some squads with sappers into the minefields. They'll reach them in turn 2, use all their move to enter it, and they'll attempt to clear a path so that my follow-on forces can go through this minefield without having to take this long dog leg around to the left. They'll be able to punch straight forward. Now, of course, there's a couple American half squads that are going to keep the Germans honest. Hopefully, I can stop it. Now, the Germans in this campaign, or scenario, excuse me, have two modules of OBA. One is a 150 Nebelwerfer, and I'm only going to get one barrage, or one harassing fire template. And the other one is a 100 millimeter OBA, which is barrage capable. So my plan is with the 100 meter, I'm going to set up a smoke screen here. With the breeze that already exists, we're going to have drifting smoke coming down this way, which will give me plenty of cover concealment as I try and negotiate this. If I don't get this off, if the wind changes on my very first roll, then my whole plan's going to go to shit. Now, in the prep fire, this original smoke will come down, and in the advancing fire, the disperse will. So I'm still going to have to deal with these 3 pesky half squads, but I do have a couple of units here set in positions that they can hopefully pin them at least. Now they're only half squads, so they're 3 firepower, so it should be okay. When it comes to my Italians, now background on this scenario, Dave and I have tried this twice. The first turn I conceded on turn 6 because all my mortars, which were at 4, were on fire. And I was only around this area here, not even close to the foothills. So that only gives me 6 movement phases to conquer 2 hilltops and push off the board. So I just conceded. The second one we had to call short because he had a flooded basement. And so we never finished. But in both games, the Italians, I'm not sure what to do with them. The first game, I kept them in position until their reinforcing tanks, of which they have 8, came on. I was going to do armored assault, have them push forward into this stuff here. Unfortunately, that means they were stuck here for a turn, likely 2. And in the meantime, Dave dropped his own OBA, which is 100 millimeter as well, onto my guys and just did a bang up job because there's no cover in any of these terrain hexes. Um, so the Italians were pretty well decimated in the first couple of turns. In the second game, I thought, well, if they're going to die here, I may as well rush forward. So I jumped up and I ran as close as possible to the Americans, thinking I'll hide beside them. However, Dave dropped a harassing fire template on me, which is only on the 6 table from the 100 millimeter. However, because his units were entrenched, broken ground offered him protection for some other stuff. He ended up hurt my Italians a lot more than he even impacted himself, even though it was danger close artillery. So it wasn't it wasn't a glorious effort from the Italians. So what I'm thinking now is I'm going to do my Germans are going to do their plan. That hasn't changed. These units here are going to try and work their way around the left flank of the minefield and maybe secure something in depth or at least occupy these Americans here. These Italians are probably going to die in place. Maybe they'll inch forward, but they're going to try with their ATR to immobilize this. They're going to attempt to shoot some of these units that I might be able to see with their mediums, while the guns back here try and take out the armored targets. Yeah, so that's going to basically be the plan of attack for the Axis effort. All right, so let's get right into that. And first things first, I think I'm going to run a couple of dice rolls just to make sure the dice spot's working. So let me do this 100 times. Yeah, see, look, that first roll was an 11. So I'm going to run this 100 times just to even off the stats. I know this doesn't mean anything for dice bots, but makes my own mind think that they're somewhat equalized. After this, we'll look at the graph, see how the distribution is, and if it's good, then we'll proceed. All right, so here's a graph. So you can see that the 7s are nice and high. This is a bit of a low 6, but overall it's a fairly decent distribution. 11s are again rather high. This should obviously be between 8 and 1. On the plus side, I got 2 snake eyes and I got 112. So I think the dice are fairly average. Really high in the 5s and 10s though. 5s and 4s. But generally speaking, it does form that bell curve that you want to see with your dice. So it's, like I said, it's probably it's not the way the dice spots work, but in my own mind, it helps me do that. All right, so the first things first is going to be the German turn 1, and we have to do a wind change die roll. All right, so we have no wind change effect. We do have a mild breeze blowing from the northwest, and we're going to definitely need that to set up our barrage. Now, the first thing we'll do is go to the prep. I don't have any other units to... Do I want to break down more half squads? I don't think I do. So we'll just go right to prep, and we'll start off with our OBA. All right, so here's our things here. Now, again, as per the scenario, the Germans get automatic access for their 2 batteries, so I'm not going to bother it. And because they have pre-registered hex, they each have 1 more black, but again, that's going to be gone automatically because they have automatic access. So right now, after this round, we have 9-3 for the 100, and the rocket will only get the 1 mission as per normal. So the first thing we'll do is we'll drop a rocket onto here. Now again, this is his observer, so he has line of sight. It is pre-registered, so we don't have any modifiers, and I need to hit, well, it's not going to be accurate. Rocket fire can never be accurate. So I need to roll for random correction, and the maximum it can be off is 3. So the distance of correction will be halved, rounded up to 3. All right, so that first barrage is going to be 4 for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang, bang. This is where it's going to land. We can dispense with that, and then we can drop in our overlay. Whoop-half. All right, let's do that to bring them up top. This again we can get rid of. Here we have rocket OBA, not Q. All right, now this can create shell holes, and unfortunately for me, I've only got the one unit that's going to be impacted by it. It is one of the Grand tanks, and it is in broken ground hull down status, but again, that shouldn't pose any threat for the artillery. Let's bring up the IFT. So we're on the 150. Now, a 5 or less will be shell hole creation. So let's see the target round. Nope. T1. Let's zoom in. T1 is a shell hole. All right, U2. U3, T3, S3 is Craig, so there won't be any shell hole there. Now, a really good roll here would be awesome to start off the day. That's not awesome. All right, so we have a 6. Now, a 6 is going to give us a K4. Now, that is a white color is less than the white is less than the color die. I believe that is, I always forget this one is a hull hit. In which case it would be immobilized. It might be, just let me look that up. If the color dies less the white, it is a turret hit. So yes, it is going to be a hull hit for the tank. So it's going to become immobilized. Now, make sure I did that right. All armor factors are less than 4. No. Open top. No. All armor factors greater than 8. No. So there's no modifiers. Yeah, so this vehicle is going to become immobilized. Let's use a counter. Always a little bit better. All right, so now we got to continue with S1. No shell holes. Now we go T9, J10, V10, yes. So we need more shell holes. V1, V2, yeah. U3, T3, S3, R2, R1, R10, and S10. No. All right, so now we'll flip this over to FFE2, and we'll carry on with our second OBA. All right, so hey Hexy, morning to you. Nice Saturday to get back into it. Oh yeah, if you want to watch vehicles, there's going to be a lot of vehicles in this one, so that might be of use to you. All right, now we're going to drop a barrage on here. So again, it's pre-registered, and we want a 4 or less on this die. So we got it. All right, so we can bring in our barrage markers now. I really need another monitor. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, no, 8. So it should be a total of 9 hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, now our barrage is in place, so we can immediately we're going to drop smoke. Um, let's alternate this way. I would have identified this beforehand, but we'll just do that. I guess I'll hit this so I don't have to worry about seeing it. And we can put our FFE1 down in this location. All right, so we got 1/2 squad that's covered. That's pretty good. And remember, in the advancing fire phase, because of this wind, we're going to have drifting smoke, nicely obscuring our barrage, our efforts. So these we can get rid of. And again, 9 hexes. Once more, let me just confirm. Yep, 9 hexes. All right, so we're having the start of a smoke screen. So now we can go with my regular prep fire phase, and I gotta lay more smoke. So let's start with the Italians. No, you don't have any. Your job is to try and kill that tank. Good luck with that. My AP is very shit, to say the least. So it's not going to be a good chance, barring criticals, to actually impact that tank with its 8 turret. You guys do have smoke. Now, where do I want to lay you? Uh, I do have an MG, which can take that. You guys can try and take this one here. ATR is going to take there. So I don't want to block their shots. Maybe I can try for this one back here. These are level 1 hills. However, it's going to be quite the distance. Now, I could smoke this thing off with my mortar. No, it's facing the wrong way. Let's get rid of this. We don't need this anymore. And this would be changed to an FFE2. Um, I have a smoke exponent of 8 for my Italian guns. I could drop one here. That would still allow me to fire. Wind would block off this tank. So let's do that. We'll start with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hexes. So it's going to be... Oh, and mist is an effect, by the way, which means anything beyond 6 hexes, it starts to increase your line of sight penalty, hindrances. So we're going to have a +1 because of the mist. It's 10 hexes away. So we're going to look at the area, which is a 7. +1 for the mist brings it down to a 6 to hit. However, I'm firing smoke, which is going to bring it back up to an 8, which is conveniently enough just our number that we need for smoke exponent. So let's try and bloop a smoke round into E8. All right, so I have no smoke. That's an awesome start. So I'll turn that off. Let's toggle it so we can see it. You are going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So again, you're going to need a base 8 to hit. You do have smoke, and we'll be able to drop a +3 right on this location. Now, you still have a rate of fire, so I'm going to put this beside it, and let me know, or yeah, and we'll put the prep fire beside this one because we did not maintain rate. I'm just going to mark it right now. So you fired. Great. I got a mortar here. Now I cannot fire on here because I do want an ATR shot. However, if I drop one here, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 hexes away. So we're going to be in the next range bracket. So we're looking at a base 8, smoke, nothing for smoke. It's going to be +1 for mist, +2 for the second range bracket. So it's going to be a 6 or less to drop smoke into that location. And my exponent is an 8 as well. So I need a 6 or less. That is not it. So again, I'm out of smoke. Now that was the actual smoke exponent numbers, so it's I would have the one shot left, I believe, but again, I'm just going to mark him as being out of smoke. I don't think he's getting a chance to fire again anyways. All right, so now we have you. I need to get smoke into I7. I need to screen this off so my Italians have some hope of living. Although I could drop it up here. By the way, these houses, as part of the terrain effects, are all considered crags. So this is actually not a house, which means I could see this unit here. However, that's ridiculously far away. What is my smoke exponent? We have a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So again, we're going to be just in the next bracket. What if I fire a K8? That would be a 12. I would need a 7 to hit. I would have a +2 for smoke, would bring it up to a 9. And my smoke exponent is a 9. I could drop it into K8. That would be a +1 for mist, so it would actually bring it down to an 8. An 8 to hit. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so we're going to go to K8. So it is 12 hex range. We don't cross any obstacles. We just have mist to worry about. He's already crew exposed, so it's just going to be an 8 or less to drop smoke. All right, so we do have smoke. No rate, and we're done firing him. And we can put smoke down on K8. All right, so now we have a couple of martyrs. Now, I am very tempted to just fire on this vehicle. It is no armor, so if I hit, the thing's basically dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Again, we're going to be penalized. Our base 8 goes down to a 6 for mist. Small target will bring it down to a 5. A 5 or less to hit. And it's hull down, which means it has to be a turret hit. I mean, I could acquire it on the off chance it's ATR, which is only going to probably fire. Well, I might get a chance to hit it. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so you are going to fire on to you. That is a range of 15 hexes. Because they're half-level obstacles, they're not going to impede us, so we can continue on. Range 15 will give us, again, a base 8. Small target size will be a 7. +1, +2 for miss will bring it down to a 4. We do have an L weapon, which will bring it up to a 5. So it will be a 5 or less to put... No, wait. First of all, let me do more. Do I want to do smoke? I don't think I want to do smoke. I think I want to make a kill attempt with a 5 or less. This could have been placed a lot better. 5 or less, eh? Yeah, let's do it. All right, so we're going to do a 5 or less attack on this hull down vehicle, and this must be a turret hit. All right, so that is a 5. It is a turret hit, and that's going to kill that thing. What are we at? 75 long. I did not use any special ammo. I didn't declare it. So 75 long is a base 17. We are at 15 hex range, so we're not going to get any modifier. And anything but a 12 will kill it. All right, so that's going to be a flaming wreck. All right, now that is a what is the desert victory points for that vehicle? 5. All right, so Germans already got 5. Very nice. I do not maintain rate, and I'm done shoosting with that. Now I have you. Piss poor placement, I realize now, because my barrage is going to impede any shot, even if I wanted to fire at something up on the hills. I'm just not going to be able to. I probably should have had him pointed the other way, up this way, maybe take a shot at that. So I think I only have these 3 units as targets with any hope in hell of getting a hit. Now I do have HE of 7. These are basically Martyr tank destroyers, so they don't have much in the way of HE. Again, depletion is only going to be a 7. All right, you're going to fire at you if you can see. You're going to fire at you, or you if you can see. You on the road are going to fire at you and you. Everybody else is going to move. Now, I think I'm going to attempt a shell onto here. This might be better placement. Yeah, let's drop it onto the half squad there. All right, so we're at range 11, and we have infantry base 7. They have a shell hole, so that'll put it up to a 5 or less to hit. And my depletion number for HE is 7. Yeah, 7 or less to, no, 5 or less to hit. All right, I have no HE. Well, that sucks. I have AP, but again, I now have smoke to worry about. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22. You would be hull down against the wall, 22 hexes away. I think that would be nigh impossible. Yeah, so I'm looking at a base 7. +1, +2, +3 for the mist. -1 for target is a +2 for mist, which would bring that 7 down to a 5. 5 or less I need to hit. Now I could try APCR. I do have a depletion number of 5. 5 with APCR against a hull down Grant. Oh, I'd be firing through the barrage smoke, which would be another +3. So that 5 now becomes a snake eyes. So we have +6 for hindrance. -1 for target size, so I don't think realistically they could even freeze. Does line of sight hindrance, low visibility hindrance, impact lines maximum visibility? Let us to find out. All right, so we want to look at line of sight. Oh, that would be right at the beginning of chapter A. All right. Or B. Yeah, smoke, vision, or terrain greater than equal to 6 blocks line of sight completely. So I will not be able to see those units because of my own smoke. So basically, you're done. You have no other target. I cannot fire AP at infantry, and therefore we'll just mark you with a prep. All right, now we're 88 here. I do have you and you as I have you as a target. I don't have any special. Well, I could fire APCR with a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 18, 19, 20. So that'll be 20 hexes away. And we're looking at a base 8. Small target will bring it down to a 7. Missed will bring it down to a 5. And on a 4 or less, I could use APCR, but I'm not going to bother. It's a 0, it's a half track. I'm not going to waste my APCR on that. But on a 5 or less, oh wait, I am an L weapon. So 18, 19, 20. Plus 3. Bring it down, so that would be a plus 2. Target size will bring it up to a plus 3. So we're looking at a 4 or less. A 4 or less to hit, and I can blow this hex up with an HE shell. If I fire HE, I have a good chance of hitting the squad. Or I could fire AP and take out the half track. I think the vehicle is the bigger threat. Let's fire AP, and I need a 4 or less to hit. All right, so I do not hit, but I am acquired. Just to confirm the range. Yeah, that's 20 hexes away. All right, so we had a plus, what we say, plus 3 to hit. All right, let's go to, I think we're into normal fire now for my non-ordnance types. We'll start with the Italians. Now, yeah, you are going to have almost impossible. You have no special ammunition. You're only a flat 47. A 47, assuming you get a turret hit on a Grant, is not going to do shit. 47 is Italian is gray. So 47 long is a base 11. Minus 8 is going to be a 3 or less to get a kill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hex range. No modifiers for caliber size. I'm basically going to need a critical, which has to be a turret. Well, it will be a turret hit. So I need a turret hit, and I need a 3 or less to kill. Rate of fire 3, that's not too bad, so let's do that. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, we have +1 for mist. We have a base 9, goes down to an 8. Target size brings it up to a 9. I need a 9 or less to hit, but it has to be 3 or less to kill. Oof, critical. Oh, hey, yeah, Hex. So the objective is I have 11 and a half turns for the Germans and the Italians to do two things. The first one is I must control two of these victory, three victory point hexes, basically the hilltop features. And I have to exit 30 desert VP value worth of units off one of these two roads. The catch to that is I must have if the allies have 25 or more desert VP than me, they'll deny me the victory conditions and they'll win. So I have to kill more allies than I lose. I have to exit 30 desert VP off the north edge or the west edge, excuse me. And I need to control two of the three hilltops. So impediments to the plan are this minefield band, which I'm going to try and punch a hole through in turn 2. And my Italians are going to support the effort by coming in on this flank here. Americans are all spread out because we had no idea where this rocket OBA is coming down. And the rocket OBA is always harassment template, which means 2 hexes all the way around at full firepower as opposed to the normal half. So full firepower attack, it's pretty shit landing. It landed on only the one vehicle, which did manage to immobilize it. I will get another attack. Hopefully I can do more than just immobilize it, but at least it's not moving. Which is definitely going to help if I can get units close to it and jump on in close combat. So the Americans got to kill allies, or excuse me, Axis. And the Germans have to avoid casualties while trying to run troops off the things. So that's basically the long and tall of it. All right, so we just fired a critical hit from I just totally blanked. Which one did I fire? Was it the 88? What the hell was I doing? DD8C2. C2 to DD8. 25 DD8. All right, so I just got a critical on this unarmored vehicle. Wow. Now it is not hulled down. It has no height advantage. So that Snake Eyes is in fact a critical. And it's going to do basically anything but a... Oh, no, wait. That was the Italian. We're doing the Italian 47 onto here. We forgot to mark our 88 with a prep fire. It did acquire here. So apologies, it's all confused. What we're doing is trying to fire this Italian 47 into this location. Now again, no special ammo, so I needed a critical because this Grant is going to be hauled down. All right, so 47 will be a 11 base, which is doubled for critical hit to a 22. Minus 8 is going to be a 15, 14. Math failing. A 13 or less. So anything but a 12, it's going to be a wreck. Yeah. All right, so that is just a wreck, normal crew survival, and we have it is not on fire. Now crew survival is a 5, which fails. All right, so this wreck here is already wreck. All right, and a Grant tank is 3. Why is a Grant tank only 3 Desert VP? What I'm referring to is the scenario itself. The red number, oh wait, I'm a dumbass. It's the red number up here. We have 7, 5, and 5. Yeah, derp. All right, so I'm at 12 Desert DVP already. Not too bad. And this tank was notorious in both games that we did play, Dave and I, for running around through my units causing shit. So I'm glad to see that destroyed. I still maintain rate of fire. And I don't think I have another target, although I could fire HE at you and or you. I could also try and fire at you. You are ground level. Now, I think you're the only target, but you're going to have to go through the brush. There'll be +1. Missed at least a +2, maybe +3. I don't think you're going to fire. I think you're going to take your victory and go. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. All right, so normal non-ordnance shooting. Let's start with, you were supposed to fire ATR, so I think you're going to move. These guys are all going to move. You are going to fire at, not you. You would be blocked. You could probably see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's only going to be a 4 firepower attack with a +1, -1 for the mist. So it's going to be 4 up 2 because of the foxhole. 4 up 2. Yeah, well. Alrighty. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You cannot see because of the Craig. You could fire right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So again, this would be halved, would be a 5.5. If I fire this, it would be on the 6. +1, -1 for mist. And again, we would have a +2 on the 6 table. So let's do that. We'll do a 6 up 2. 9 on the 6 is a miss. I do maintain rate. I could fire a 4 up 2, which I may as well. Rate and a miss. Yeah, last shot. All right. You're done. Now you guys here. Now I have to you maintained your rate. So you could have fired a normal HE. No, wait, you don't have HE. You're stuck with AP, and your target is too far away. Um, let's use you to see if we can see this one. I'm hoping. Now, the Germans do get a setup in crest status. Where are we here? I skirt this one, so that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's not going to be any missed. -2, +2 cancel, so just going to be on the 12 flat. So 12 flat is no rate, and yeah. Do I intensive or sustain fire this? It would be on the 6. Chance of breakage, flat. I really want to eradicate this. The problem, of course, is in my movement phase, anything that's not shot is going to be moving forward. Now, it's only going to be 2 firepower, but moving in open is going to still be a -2. Even on the 1 table is not the greatest. So do I risk breaking my guns based on this 11 by firing again? So it would be halved firepower, which would be on the 6 table, and it would break on a 10. I still have you. I could fire you into that location. I don't know. I think I have to fire this. I have to break these 3 units. Now they're going to be smoked off come the, well, not this one. They're going to be smoked off come the advancing fire, which doesn't do me any good because I have to move. FYI, basically, the way I see it, I must be at the foothill base by turn 6, maybe turn 7, because I only have 4 to 5 turns to conquer those 2 of those 3 hills and exit. So if I'm not anywhere close to the foothills by the end of turn 6, it's going to be almost impossible for me to win, which means I cannot delay getting into these hexes and attempt to start clearing. Now, I could, with my Italian Centauro division, bring in my tanks to just try and risk it. But because we have 3 AT mine, it's a 50% chance they're going to get tagged, and they must roll going in and exiting. So 2 50-50 chances to see if they break. If they pass, I get a free trail break. If they fail, my vehicles get destroyed and his DVP goes up. All that to say, I think I'm going to intensive fire or sustain fire my weapons, and will be on the 6 table flat. All right, so 5 on the 6 is going to be a 1, and I am done. So this is a 1 check. All right, so you're fine. No harm, no foul. Here we have 12, and we're going to fire on that same target. All right, 1, 2, 7 hexes away, so there will be a +1 missed. +2 for the foxhole, it's a net +3 from the 12. So 12 up 3. Nothing. Again, I could fire a 6 up 3, but that is such a long shot. A 5 on the 6 would get me a pinning task check. I would need a 4 or less. That is shit shooting from those guns. I guess I'm just going to have to risk it. I cannot afford to assault move. I have to be adjacent come the end of the turn 1 movement phase. But all my firepower is being impeded. All right, let's go to you. And you're just going to fire straight ahead into this unit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hexes away. So we're going to be on the 8. This LMG and ATR will put it on the 12 with a +2. 12 up 2. 11 on the 12 is a miss. A 10 is a pinning. Yeah. That is, do I spend a turn shooting? How much damage can a 337 do with a -2 modifier? I guess we're going to find out. One, two, three, four, five. I could fire you, which I think I will. Let's not fire the half squad. We'll fire 4, 8. This will be 11. So you're not going to fire the LMG. Just the 2 squads will be on the 8 leader led +1. 8 up 1. 7 on the 8 is an NMC. Pinned. That is at least something, some result, which I kind of needed for this scenario. Unfortunately, it means I'm not going to be able to move you guys this turn. I think that's it for firing. I really have to move. All righty, so let's start with the Italians. Now, I do have smoke. Again, we're going to have advancing fire, smoke, drifting. So let's just move. That would be 1. Now, again, broken ground is in effect, so any of these dotted hexes counts as broken ground, which will be 2 movement factors for infantry. It also acts as bog terrain for vehicles, and because we also have soft ground, it's going to be a further +1 for that value. So vehicle movement through these hexes is going to be a lot of bogged vehicles. Now you're going to move here. I don't think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You'd be on the 2. 2 down 1. No, 2 down 2. Because the low visibility would not hinder moving in open. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9 would be a +1 or missed. With a -2 would be a net -1 on the 4 table. Let's do a 4 down 1. All right, 6 on the 4 is an NMC. All right, we're good. No rate. So we are first fired. That is 1. Let's get another counter in. Whoop. Not what I want to do. All right, so that's 1. Do I want to fire you? I think not because of the smoke. Let's go 2. Let's go 2. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, you'd be halved with a -2. You'd be outside the smoke. So it would be a 2 down 2 shot, which is very risky. 2 down 2. Yeah. All right, 3 on the 2 is going to blow. No kidding. 3 on the deuce is a 1 check. Italians don't have good morale. 6 or less. All right, so you're broke. We have resid fire, which I should have put down from the medium. And nope, that'd be a 1 from the squad. And you have first fired. All right, so you don't have a target. Let's move. I cannot sit in location because, again, I'm going to get OBA to hell, so I must move. You're going to go 1. 2. I don't think there's any shots available to the Allies. By the way, the Allies also have 2 French guns, which are right now hip in these locations. Hopefully, I'll leave a nasty surprise for the Germans. And this is where their observer is, so he's up on a level 4 hill with awesome lines of sight. One other thing about the American OBA as part of the SSR is if any Axis vehicle is within 5 hexes of Y10, he automatically loses his OBA. So if I can get a vehicle within 5 hexes of Y10, then I can eliminate that pesky OBA. All right, let's go to other moves. So you're at 2. Nothing can fire at you. What is your objective? Do you want to go one-on-one with that squad? 3. Too far away. You cannot see because of the Craig. You're in the middle of an FFE. You might fire. No, Craig is in the way. 4. I think you're done there. You are gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that crest is facing the wrong way. Let's go. Oh, you have no choice. Damn it. All right, so you have to go into the crest for 2. That would be 4. That was a shit placement for that. I should have put him in this location right here. All right, you guys are gonna basically come in here under crest status. Yeah, that was dumb. I completely misplaced those guys here. Let's get rid of you. And other Italian moves. Let's start with you. Leader led. You're going to go 1. I do have 2 mortars set up on top of the hills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 hexes away. Now, 20 hexes is going to be a base 8. Star weapon will bring it back down to a 7. Mist will be +1, +2, +3. And moving an open on assault would bring it down to a +1. So basically a 6 or less to hit with a mortar. Yeah, let's try that. So we'll do a 6 or less to hit with a American 60. All right, so that is going to be right. And you do have fire. So now on the, I think it's 4 table. 6 table, 6 column. All right, so straight up 6 is an 8. On the 6 is a pinning task check. All right, so the 7-0 is fine. That is, in fact, the, I forgot to set that up. Axis ELR is 4. This is 0. You are 3. 3, 3. All right, now a 3 result is going to be an American sniper. Did I even put him on the board? Of course not, because I always forget. Let's put him here. And we will let's do this attack first. So you need a task check. And you are, in fact, pinned. So the leader is not, the squad is, and we have to do a sniper check, which we do not get. All right. You. You'll come this way for 1. You were in crest status. 2. Oh, and that would be 2 residual in this location from the mortar. 2. I could fire again. Once more, I would need a what is the range? 20 hexes. 20 hexes. 8 goes down to a 7. Missed would be +1, 2, +3. Non-assault and moving open would bring it down to a net +1, which would mean a 6 or less to hit. 6 or less to hit. Rate, but you miss. All right, so if I go 1 more, you can fire again, and you'll hit. Nope, you'll miss, but you're lost your rate, so you're done. That's overall not too bad. Now I do have 3 move, so I can still move 1 more. Let's go to here. Now I don't think I'm going to fire this guy at that unit, assuming they can see. It would be on the 2 table, well, 1 table with -2, which is still deadly. I think I'm going to save it for the Germans. All right, so let's get a resid in this location, and then we will move on down the line. All right, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll go 1, 2, 3. Oof. Let's go here. I don't want to stay too close in case that OBA comes down, and I'll just wiggle my way in the advanced phase. All right, now we have to do your armor. Once more, we have soft ground, and any broken ground will be bog terrain. So let's start with you. You guys will all start in motion. And let's go unbuttoned. All right, so first guy up will go, and you have to pay 1 extra because of the soft round. So this is going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now he will not be able to go any further because it'll be 4 more to exit the terrain. You in the same boat. Now, do I have anything that could have fired at him? I could fire you guys. Back here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22 for you guys up here. No special ammo, which means you only have AP on a 75 is shit. You guys could fire, but you're going to be too far away and too much smoke, so I think you're fine. All right, next up, we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So we'll stay in motion for you. Oh yeah, the other guy will be staying in motion as well. And then you're going to go 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. And you'll just stay there with a bunch of delay so you can stay in motion as well. All right, now this is going to be interesting to negotiate around. I may just have to use the Wadi until I'm past all this. Um, it's going to be interesting. Uh, Other Centauro dudes. Um, it wouldn't matter if I move into this location because they would count as moving and therefore they would not get any kind of cover. So I think I'm just going to have to move my units and just risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. All right. So let's start with you. You're going to go 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could fire on the 1 down 2. That will leave no residual. I think it's my best shot. So let's do a 1 down 2. 5 on the 1 is a pinning. Yep. 5 on the wait, 2. That would be a 4. A 4 on the 1 is an NMC. Ugh. All right, so you're good. 1 and no residual. So you first fired. You're pretty well done. I'm not gonna fire you. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So +1 for the miss, 2 for the wreck. With a -1 for non-assault would be a... Oh, you're even out of range because you're only half squad. I don't think I'm going to fire the more yet either. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 1, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, eh? 25 would put it into 1, 2, 3, 4. From 6 is going to be Snake Eyes with a -2 for moving non-assault, which will bring it up to a 4 or less to hit. And it would leave a 2 residual. I may as well fire that guy. So he'll need a 4 or less to hit, which he does not get. He does have rate. All right, and we have no residual in no wait, that would be a 1. 1 residual in that location. You've expended 1 move. Let's go 2. I could fire again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's do it. Let's fire again. All right, so you are going to be going 24 hex range. Now, 24 will be +1, 2, 3. All right, let's start with the base number 8. Short barreled is a 7. We have 1, 2, 3 for miss, brings it down to a 4. Non-assault and moving in open would bring it up to a 6. So we need a 6 or less to hit. That is a miss, and we're out of shots. So we'll mark you, and you can continue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put another resid here. All right, so you guys have to come this way to avoid the resid. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. You cannot shoot. You guys could fire, but you're gonna be on the 1. You'll be on the half because you'll be long range, unless I move within K8. Now, if I do K8, That would be +1 for, no, you wouldn't get the wreck. You would not get the crag. So that would be half firepower. Here would be half firepower, so no effect. K9 would be +1. And non-assault would be 0 on the 1. So if I move as a stack, 2, 4, 6, I don't think I need to move as a stack. Let's move individually. Do I want to do that? I don't think you're going to have any shots because of the smoke, which is a level 2, which is equal to, you guys are above the smoke. So there might actually be blind hexes beyond the smoke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 would be 1 hex. 2, 3, 3 hexes of blind hex. So K9 would actually be open ground visible to this unit here. Um, there's no need to move as a stack. So let's go to or you're going to attempt to drop an HE shell. Where is he? Right here. Um, all right, 18 hex range. We have plus, or we have a, oh, you're American too. What is the caveat with Americans? It has to do with the year. I think the red numbers. Ordnance, I believe, uses red numbers for the Americans. American pre-44 is red to hit numbers. All right, so you actually need a base 4, 18, a base 5. You have nothing for gun type. Caliber is no effect. So you need a base 5 or less to hit, to which we add 1, 2 for missed, -1 for non-assault will be a +1, bringing that 5 down to a 4 or less to hit. So 4 less to hit. No rate, and you are out of shots. So a 12 would be 8 resid. No, wait, that's halved. So it would be on the 6 resid fire in that location, and you are done. All right, now that's going to make it interesting for you. What are your choices? You can go 2, 4, 6, advance. You guys would be having to fire through the smoke with the mist, and the range would make it nigh impossible to actually hit. All right, so 2, 4, 6. You guys will move as a stack. Let's get rid of that. So you're gonna go 2. You're gonna go 4. If I move into here, it's not open ground, so that would be a non-assault with a -1 on the 1 table. with 6 move expended by the Germans. So this would be a 1 down 1. Ugh, God, I hate these. All right, so an 8 on the 1 is a nothing and no residual. All right. Now you're going to advance into the brush. No, this would be a -2 modifier. If I move in with you, that would be a -3 modifier to my clearance attempt. 1, 2, 3. This would be on the 2 column. Anything beyond that would be on the 1. So if I move you into this location, first of all, do I need to move? Let's move individually because I always move as a stack, which is hugely a mistake. So if I go to 4, I could. Oh, you would be half, so you would be firing at the 1.5 for area, and then you would be brought down to the half, well, 3/4, because of the pin. So you actually cannot fire. You're sitting in smoke, which would make it a +4, and a wreck would probably be a +5, so you're not going to fire on the 1. I don't think you're going to fire yet. You would be on the 1 with a +1, -1 for non-assault would be a 1 flat. 2, 4. No, wait, there wasn't a hit. So there is no residual. That was dumb. 2, 4. Let's put you into there. Again, I could intensive fire, so I don't mind doing that kind of thing. Dave hates it, but with the line of sight hindrance should be blind hexes. I should be able to see this hex. I am already acquired, but there would be a +2 to hit. So right now my, what did we say, like a 4 would be a 3 or less to hit with a real chance of breaking it. So I'm not going to bother. That'll be 2, 4. You're going to go 2, 4. You guys are going to go 1. You cannot fire because you're pinned. You could fire 1, 2, 3. You would be on the 1 with a +1 and a -1 would be flat on the 1 table. Two. Again, you cannot fire because you're pinned. You do have a medium, but there's just too much smoke in the way. The American OB, by the way, has 2 50 cals, and they have 2 half tracks. These ones here, which are able to dismount the MG, in which case they're going to get 2 more 50 cals. So 4 American 50 cals is going to be interesting to attack. Not that it matters right now because of where they are. They're really not going to be effective. Again, distances and mist are just too much. So back to you. I could fire on the 2 table flat, which I may as well do. There was actually no need for me to move non-assault, so I've just probably penalized myself. Let's do a 2 flat. Yeah, cowers. So it's going to be on the 1. A 4 on the 1 is an NMC. We have Allied Sniper. So you're safe. You've first fired, which means you're now marked for final fire. And American Sniper. We have a 2. We're going to go 5 for 3. Where are we? Here. 1, 2, 3. Man. All right, so you're going to sit on top of this unit, which is now pinned. All right, so you're out of move. Next up is you. No residual because you've cowered. And again, you cannot fire too much smoke. So which basically means you can move unimpeded. So let's go 2. No, wait, you're on the road. 1, 2, 1, 2. That would be 2, 3, 4. I will have to pay for the brush. Any missed to this hex would probably miss the smoke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 hexes, eh? Sixteen hex range. Now you ground level, so you might clip the crag. If you don't hit the crag, you're definitely going to hit the brush. Let's just move a half squad, find out. Let's move the squad, actually. My sappers are kind of important. I don't want to lose them. So you're going to go 2. You're going to attempt to shoot. Yeah, you clip the crag. All right, so shot attempt. We have no rate, and so we're done. Block shot, but at least it didn't break it. Now we can go 4. You 2 guys will, in fact, join him. Get rid of that. You are going to come into the crag for 2. You're going to go 4. 5. 6. 2, 4. Advance. Too far away. 2, 4, 5, 6. I could CX, but that would be ridiculous. So let's just move you closer for now. 2, 4, 2, 4. We'll get rid of all these extra crests we don't need anymore. And we have some more tanks to bring on. Now, let's start with you. 12 move. Once more, you guys are all going to be in motion. And you're all going to be unbuttoned. For now. So you first. You're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8. Pivot for 9. Up would be 11. And you're going to stop there. You'll go hatches down. And I think I'm going to stay in motion. No, they have all black. I don't think they have any. Yeah, there's nothing special about movement cost. Yep. You are gonna go pivot for one. You're gonna go three. Oh wait, that's a hill. Three. That would be eight. No, you gotta go this way. So you're gonna go 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you'll be in the gully. You are also going to go hatches down. And you'll have to stay in motion because you got 12. Used up all your move. Now, you guys... I really am tempted to try and run a minefield, but I recognize how silly that would be. But it is tempting. What can shoot at me? Again, you gotta fire through smoke with all that mist. They are normal size, so there's no modifiers, just moving, which is going to be +2. And you're already going to be ridiculously long to hit, so I don't think I have to worry about it. Let's just move. Start with you. You're going to go 1. Actually, this would be 1 because you're using road bonus. Oh, is that a track? I think it's a track, which means no road bonus. A dirt road. Yeah. All right, so you're going to be no reason to be crew exposed. You'll button up. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you'll stop there. You'll go 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And you'll stop there. What's the best way to bring you? I could come into this way and then up into there. So I think we'll do that. So you're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and into the wadi for 12. So you're going to have to stay in motion. Right now you're going to be buttoned up, or excuse me, crew exposed, just for shits and giggles. All right, that's it for the move. Let's go to defending fire. Forgot to start the log. All right, now we will start with the American OBA. So he needs radio contact, which he does not make. So we're not going to have any OBA yet. I should bring in those counters. We'll just keep it here. So we have no contact. Here we have contact and access. Now, because it's off-board, contact will always be automatic. Battery access will still be chit draw. Now, no artillery, eh? We do not want to fire any smoke. So let's do other defensive fire, which I don't think I have. The problem is I'm now too spread out to bring any kind of effective fire. You guys are going to be obscured by the smoke, so you're just going to hang out. I don't think I have any shots. Both mortars have fired. Yeah, no defensive fire. Nothing from you guys. So we go right to advancing fire. So the first thing we'll do is we will add smoke. So we'll go double, drift you down 1, make it gray. Double tap that, bring it down one, and that should be gray. Where is this one? You should be here. You should be there. Can't believe I fucked that up. All right, you're good. 1, 2. You should be. Wow, I really messed that up. You're not there. You guys are here and here. That's what I've done wrong. You are here and here. Then you are here and here. All that to say, it's going to be a shitload of smoke. All right, now, do I have everything covered? So we have smoke on the original hex. We have 2 drifting smoke for each one. So smoke, smoke, and then smoke, smoke. Smoke, 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 smoke. Smoke, 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 smoke. Smoke, smoke. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've completely messed that up. And we have another one here. Now, all I have to make sure is that the wind doesn't change. All right, now I'm going to be able to get a lot of movement done because of that. That's going to be really helpful. All of these guys, except for you and you, are not going to be covered with smoke, but because you're only half squads, they're effectively going to be not very strong. So other advancing fire that I have. Not you. I do have you. Oh wait, I gotta do these guys here as well. So let's get you and you. You'll come here. You'll come there. These vehicles are not flaming wrecks. They're just that, and you're only immobilized. Not too bad. I think this is a much more successful German turn than I've had before. By the way, the setup I've been using is basically Dave's setup from the second video. I looked at the video and put most of the units exactly where he had them, so this should replicate, I would say, about 95% of what Dave had in location. Hopefully I haven't messed any placements up too much. Other advancing fire shooting. You cannot see because of the crag. No, I could fire here. That would be a +1. 2, 3, 5. So you're not going to fire. You could fire. Let's start with you. Now, this would be an 8 half would be on the 4 table with a +2 -1. So a 4 up 1. This tank is going to fire its 4 firepower machine gun, I believe. Oh, wait, that's an asterisk. That might be a rear mount. Italian tank. Is an M1441. M1441. B, C, and N vehicle notes. We can scrounge the BMG for 2 LMGs. B, C, and N. North Africa. All right, so it just meant that I can take the 4 firepower coax and turn it into a couple of LMGs. So let's fire your 8 firepower halved for movement will be on the 4 up 2. Nothing. And you guys will fire 1, 2, 3, so you'll be in range. So you're going to be on the 4, 8, 11, 13 half will be on the 6 table, plus 1, 6 up 1. 8 on the 6 is a pinning task check. He's already pinned. And don't have to worry about that. So you're done. What about you guys? 1, 2, 3. So you would be once more on the 8. Half would be on the 4 up 2. Nothing. And then you would pay for the wreck. Plus 1, plus 3 on the 4. 4 up 3. Sniper check. Not going to be any result. You're too far away, so I won't bother. All right, that's going to be it for the advancing fire phase. Now let's go to route phase, of which we have none. Let's go to the preps. And resid should have been gotten rid of. And we will go to the advanced phase. All right, now, how are we going to advance? Oh, wait, I do have you. So you're going to come here for 1, 2, 3. Now you cannot be interdicted because normal range is too short, plus a lot of smoke hindrance is going to impede any shots. So I just assume nothing's going to see him and he's going to be able to run away. All right, so now we do the advance proper. Now, what am I going to do with you? Let's come into the smoke. I should come this way. You guys are now covered. So I think I'm going to advance everybody this way. I need to move before he gets artillery. So let's spread out. Not really spreading out enough, but I'm going to have to do something. All right, so you're pinned. Leader will stay. You guys may as well come out. Yeah, I may as well come out as well. There's really nothing I can do back there. I'm now going to be blocked from firing on this because of this Craig. However, this 347 will be in range to do it. Yeah, I think everybody is going to just come forward. Once more, I have to move. All right, now we're going to get into minefield clearance areas. So you guys are going to come there. You're going to come here. Let's send in a sapper and the leader into this location. That will give me a minus 3 to my task check to remove the mines, or clear a path, I should say. You guys will advance forward. You guys are going to hang out. And I think I want to throw you in here as well. Now that is put my eggs in one basket. However, they will now get a +1 for the vehicle, so they're not exactly in the open. And you guys will all come forward as well. Oh, right here. What do we want to do? This is going to suck, but if I come here, the wreck will give me a +1 on the 2 table. Let's throw in a sapper squad, and you guys will come here. Yeah. Taking a long time to run it. All right, so no close combat, and we're finally into the American turn deuce. So let's go. Pins are gone, and we will start off with a wind change. 6, no wind, no change. Now, you cannot rally this American turn, so you're done. Nothing on the American side is broken. So let's go right to prep. And we'll start with OBA. So I need access. All right, so I do have access. Let's bring in the contact. Um, I should say access. Contact, not access yet. All right, here we go. We need a black. All right, so we have one black, which means we have access. We can put down our AR. And where do we want to drop it? Now, I think I'm going to target this location here. I'm not pre-registered, so I cannot go right to an FFE. I do need a spotting round. Now, I cannot be accurate because with the mist, not pre-registered means my accuracy is going to tank, and so I'm just going to roll for deviation. So color die is direction. We have 5 for 2. 1, 2, and we'll change that to a spotting round. All right, so he's done. Other shooting. You guys are all going to move, although I do have a target here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you would unfortunately be on the 2 table with a +1 for the mist. Too far away. You guys are all going to move. You cannot see. I do have mortars. I should have kept my acquisition. Not that it would have mattered because I'm going to have to adjust it anyways. Level 4, eh? 1, 2. No, wait, that's level 3. You're going to be higher than the smoke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's going to be a blind hex plus 2 more, which means W9 should be visible from you. So let's do that. Where was I? Yeah, all right. So you're going to be 17 hex range. That's going to be a base 8. Muzzle velocity will bring it down to a base 7. And that brings us to a 5 for the mist. So 5 or less to hit this unit here. That is a miss, and it is not rate of fire. All right, so you and you can link. Now we're going to repeat the process with you. You're going to fire at the same target. That should be a large size. All right, let's try and hit. So it's going to be the same, no effect. So you two guys are done. And then look down the line. What do we have here? This would be a 2 flat. This would be a 2 of 1. I think you're going to be a bigger threat. a 2 up 1 or a 2 flat. However, the up 1 is going to really make it difficult. Let's go 2 firepower flat. All right, 8 on the 2 is going to be a miss. That sucks. What about you? You're going to fire at you guys. That's going to be on the 2 up 1. And it's going to be an 8, so no effect. Kind of figure that. These guys are just here to keep the Germans honest. And right now they're really not doing their job. Now, I could fire at you with the wreck would be, again, 2 up 1. Or I could fire 2 up 1 for broken ground. Let's go 2 up 1 here. Yeah, nothing. All right, so unfortunately, the Americans are really hard pressed to hit anything. Now I think I'm going to fire on the 88. I forget what I did. Oh, I fired on the units before. Now, you're ground level, so you're going to be too risky to hit that. Yeah, you're going to fire on the 88. Do you have any special ammo? You do not. So you're going to fire HE. All right, so that is 20 hexes away. Nothing will matter. Now they do have height advantage to the half track. So 20 hexes away is going to be, because these American red numbers, so it's going to be a 4. With a +1, 2, 3 brings it down to a 1. Nothing for weapon type. I'll bring it down to a 0 for hull down, well, for height advantage. So 0 to hit, even with 2 hits, would bring it up to a 2. So that's not going to be a worthwhile shot. I think you're going to move. You're going to have to move. Nothing else. Yeah, let's go to move. That's enough firing. All right, how are we going to do this now? I don't think I need to leave my flanks covered anymore. I can always move and retreat. So let's move you first. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 into the gully. That would be 1, 3 into the gully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18 hexes away. That would be a 5. Bring it down to a 3. Non-assault move would be a 4. Open ground will be canceled because it is brush. So I need a 4 less to hit with this guy here. But he's out of HE. Yeah, you're fine. So you're going to go 1, 3 into the gully. You're going to start up. So you need to do a roll. All right, so you're fine. You're going to come here for a 2. I got to worry about this guy. How do I move without attracting shots? If I move here, I can take a shot. If I come this way, I'm forced to pivot. Let's pivot and fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so we'll fire. It's close enough. We'll pivot for once. Looking at our modifiers, we have moving vehicles a +2. You've always been in sight, so not an issue. Target size will bring it up to a +3. Missed will be at a +1, so it'll be a +4. And then we have the fire-based non-covered arc is going to be a 3. So we're looking at a +8. Jesus. Uh, +6. Moving target is 2. Target size is a 3. Missed is a 4. Pivoting turret is a 7. 7. I need a 7 or less to hit. And the range is going to be, the number I need is a base 8 with a +7. So that I cannot hit unless I get critical. I do maintain rate though. Oh wait, he's not on a level 1. I would have missed. So I did not break my gun, and we will keep the first fire there. I would not be able to see because, again, the Craig and the wreck and all that. Just too many modifiers, so I'm not going to bother taking that shot. So I could move here now for 3. 4, 5, double move. This would be 1, 3, 5, 6, 8. Um, 10, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to stop there because I don't want to risk bogging. You're fine there. All right, so next up, we're going to move you guys. What do I do with you? Do I go after the guns? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could actually fire on the 6 column from the Craig, and that would be an up 2. I think I'm going to do that. So you guys are just going to come into the Craig. You guys, you have a 50 cal. So if the leader helps to carry, you are only going to have 5 move. 1, 2, 1, 5. Yeah. We'll come to here. I don't think anything's going to be able to shoot you. It's not worth the effort, although I do have artillery. It would be firing through smoke. You tack on miss, and that is going to miss. All right. What do I want to do? What's my plan with the Americans on the south flank? I could advance this way, sweep the Italians in the side. I could stay where I am. Probably not a bad idea. You have a decision to make. Do you stay or do you move? You'll stay. You're gonna keep your concealment and stay. Here, I'm gonna dismount this vehicle and abandon it so that I could um, get the rifle from it, the MG from it. So this will be scrounged, and I'll have a crew with a 50 cal in on the ground. Now their job is going to be to pass that off, and then they're going to remount the vehicle. 50 cal, which will be in DM status. All right, so they're going to pass that off. Here, once more, we really don't have any target. I never fired this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. 13 will be +2. And you're using red numbers. So that would be base 5 +2 would be a 3 or less. All right, so it's a good thing I didn't take that shot. Probably risk breaking my gun. Same with you. that would have followed you. But now you're going to fire through all that smoke. You're actually going to be gone because so much smoke, you're going to be obscured. Do I want to move you? No, I think you're safe. Do I want to move you? I could start up and pivot. A pivot would still be a bog check because I'm sitting in broken ground, which will necessitate bog checks. Plus the soft ground, which means it's going to be a +1. All right, let's move. So startup roll is fine. We're going to pivot for a total of 2. And now I have to do a bog check. All right, bog check is fine. And we'll stop for 3. So I'm facing the right way. Anything comes along the road, I can bloop it. You're fine. What do I want to do with you guys? I want to get down here. You're going to be hanging out in this brush, maybe in this brush here, so that you can flame any units that come too close. Now, if I move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So if I fire my support or my infantry support weapons, I would need 1, 2 plus 3. Non-assault would be +2. Moving in open would be a plus. No, it's not moving in open because it's higher elevation. So it would be a +2. I have a 9-2 leader, and my firepower will be halved because it's long range. And it will be halved again because it's treated as area fire because it's so long range. So if I were to fire my 12, we'll go down to a 6. We'll go down to a 2 flat. All right, so let's do that. I think I can risk it. So we're going to go up here. We're going to try a 2 flat shot. That was stupid of me. No rate. And a 5 on the 2 is an NMC. Yeah. Well, all right. So you first fired. You guys are going to hang out. Wait for them to come to you. Do I want to move you? I think you're fine behind the wall. You are going to abandon and scrounge the weapon. Let's clone those. Let's clone these. All right, and that would be above the foxhole. Now, I do have a shot. I am acquired. I'll wait for the defensive fire phase before I blast it. All right. We said we're gonna move you, so you're gonna start up for 1. Startup roll is fine, and remember, if you have red numbers, you have to roll for a stall at start. And so we're gonna go 3, 5. 7. I should probably start buttoning up. I cannot fire my weapon. I don't want to be buttoned up. If I'm buttoned up, I cannot fire my weapon. So I think I'm just going to move to here, but then I have to risk coming into EE3 and I get a shot. So what if I just come to FF5? You still have to take a front shot. Not that it matters. It's 0 all around. Although it is up armored in the front. So it actually would be a 1 armor class in the front. And American gun shields actually give you a +3 for any machine gun infantry fire. All right, so what did we say we were? Started for 1. 3, 5, 7. And then we'll come here for 9. I don't think I'm going to pivot my 88. I'm going to fire on you. Oh, I could pivot that. I could pivot that. He did have rate of fire. Problem is, it's with all that smoke, he's not going to be able to see that. I didn't want to fire on that either because of this, although I might have been able to tag him in C4. I would have had to change covered arc. I should have fired. Yes, when he was in B3, I should have fired him. Oh, wait, no, wait, that's right. He's in ground level. I do have you as well. I do have you as well. Now, if I follow the hex grain, you're going to be firing through this smoke plus a wreck. You guys are not going to hit. I do have martyrs. Again, I think the range is just going to be too much. Destroyed half track is blazing. Oh, yes. Did I? That's right. Good call. Thank you. So let's give them a blaze. Which means there's going to be 2 smoke coming off that as well. Thank you, Shea. Let's go 11. This would be a total of 15, requiring a bog check. That will put me in a good position. I would be hold down, which means it's got to be turret hits only. My turret is up armored. It's a 1, but still better than a hole in the head, I guess. Yeah, let's go 11. 13. Do a bog check. Ooh, that might be bad. Um, Normal ground pressure +1. Soft ground is a +2. Not fully tracked is +3. So it's going to be a 12. He's going to bog. Damn it. This is the problem when I played my Italians last time. I tried to come up through all this broken ground terrain, and I ended up bogging like 4 out of my 8 vehicles on the first turn, which of course sucks. All right, so you're bogged. That's fine. Now I do have still have a chance at shooting, but I'm not gonna. Although you might have a chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You're probably gonna hit that. Be +3. You're gonna hit that probably 2, which would be a +4. Small target size 5, and there's going to be 6 for missed. Now that's using red numbers for the Italians. I believe that is the case. Where are we? Italians. Red dead numbers. All right, so yeah, it would be a base 8 with a +5 would be a 3 or less. Assuming I have my modifiers correct. And it has to be a turret hit because this is now bogged down or a hull down status. Oh, and opened up would be a snake eyes I need to hit. No, I think I'm going to fire on the infantry with that, so that's fine. All right, do I have another movement? All the infantry is going to hang out. You guys are going to jump out of your foxhole. I'm not going to bother shooting. I'm already way too far away with that. So that'll be one. You'll come here for two. Yeah, four. Yeah, we'll come there for four. Defensive via. All right, so we'll do the OBA first. Let's do the rocket. T10. I need 5 or less to get shell holes. Nope. U1. Yep. U3. I could have used that against the Grant. T2. The big one, the big kahuna. We have an 8. Now an 8's going to be a morale check. One greater than it. No, wait, I'm on the 150. Yeah, it's going to be a miss, so that's no joy. Hmm. S1. And T9. No, it's Craig. Craig. U10. No. V1. Already done. U3. Yes. Then we have T3. No. R2. R1 already has. R10 now. And then that's Craig. All right, so this we can get rid of. Rocket is down. We did manage to mobilize the Grant, so I guess that's okay. But we still got to kill it. Now, we also have this OBA here. Now it's, I'm just going to flip it. I'm not going to bother dropping more because it's all going to be dissipating anyways, and it's so thick, nothing can really shoot through it. Contact is automatic because we're off board. Other shooting. Now, I do have you. You still have rate. Let's. I could. No, you don't have any 8. You could fire AG. That would be on the 4, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. +1 for miss, +2 for the Craig. And that would mean a 5 or less to hit on the 4 table. Yeah, let's try that. So I will do a +2. Again, we have missed. We have Craig for a total of +2. Craig is only a +1, right? Hindrance TM is a +1. All right, so we have a +1, +2 for the mist. Oh wait, 3 for the wreck, and I got to use red numbers. So we're looking at a base 6 with a +3. I need a 3 or less to hit. No rates, and you're done. So let's put an acquisition on. All right, now you guys, I could, oh, I'm going to be hitting the smoke. I could fire at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to be +1 for missed. Leadership will cancel, so it's going to be a 4 firepower MMG with a +2. I do have rates. Let's go again. No rate, and a 7 on the 4 is going to be a miss. You are in smoke, so it's ridiculous. You if I fire at you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I would not pay for the smoke. +1 miss, leadership cancels, so I would be on the 4 table with a +2. Alrighty, so that is rate, and 5 on the 4 is a 1 check. Pinned. Could have been better. And American Sniper. Alright, let's do it again. 4 up 2. No miss, last shot. You guys may as well not fire. You're not gonna fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this would be 5, have to be on the 2 table with a +2. 2 up 2 on the off chance. You never know, right? You're going to be firing on the 2 up 2. One, two, three, four, 5. So you're going to be on the 2 up 2. I don't know why I'm bothering with those. Did I just roll a 10? Okay. I almost broke my frickin' LMG. You, my friend. You have smoke and you have heat. Well, too late to fire smoke. I have heat, but I got nothing to shoot at. I could try U for H, or no, wait, that would be... You don't have AP because you're underlined. So you'd have to fire HE shell against an open-topped half-track, which is not too bad. However, distance-wise, we're looking at 10, 11... 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 hexes away. 18 hexes would put us in the 7. We're a low muzzle velocity, so we go down to the 6. We have a +2 for mist and a +1 for size would be a +4, and he's hull down, which would be another yeah, he would miss. If I fire area, it would be a base 7. If I fire area, it would be a base 7. We would have +2 for mist. Would bring it down to a 5. It would be firing on the 12 table for results, which is not too bad. So let's do that. All right, so we're gonna fire an HE shell from the big one. I need a 5 or less to hit, so I don't hit. Let me confirm the range here. 18 hex range. And again, that is a base 7. +1 for target size is a 6. Missed brings it down to a 4 or less. What I needed. Plus hull down status. So not a chance of hitting. No, wait. I went area. Base 8 comes down to a 7. 2 for miss is a 5 or less, so I missed. But I do have area acquisition. from big old 150. All righty, now let's get some shots on these half squads. So you're going to be on the 6 up 2. That cowers, so it's going to be an 8 on the 4, which is a miss. You're going to be 6 up 2. And you cowered as well. All right. 1, 2, 3, long range. 1, 2, 3, normal range. However, you would be at +1, +3, down 1 would be a +2 on the 8. So that's going to be a 6 on the 8 is a 1 check for you. Fine. You are going to fire on the 8 up 3. Let's fire the infantry first. So this is going to be on the 12, 12 up 1. 7 on the 12 should be a 1. Yeah, 1 check. All right, a lot of 5s for the Americans. They're living through everything. Mr. Italian Tank. Let's fire the machine guns. That's going to be 8. 8 firepower +2. All right. BMG coax. So the coax is Melft. Main gun. This is going to be a base 8 to hit with a +2. So I need 6 or less. Button up is 7 or less. 2 hex range is a 2 for the trench, 1 for buttoned up. 2 hex range. No, I'm not. So it's going to be 5 or less to hit. No. Now you, my friend, are going to fire on to this bogged half track. No, I'm going to fire onto this guy here. I have to kill him. So let's go 8 firepower with a +1 for the vehicle in front. So 8 up 1, 8 up 3. 9 on the 8 is a pinning task check. He's fine. Another 5. Now we'll do the main gun with a +2, +3 for the vehicle, and 4 for buttoned up. So I need a 4 less to hit. And he is also a Kvyad. Now you're going to fire 12 firepower with a +4. Leader led so you don't cower. So 8 on the 12 is a 1. 1 check for you. All right, so you're finally broken, which is great. Now, let's put some markers down. You guys are going to fire 8 firepower. You'll be able to skip the wreck, so just going to be a +1. 8 up 1 is a 6 on the 8, a 1 check. All right, you guys first. You're going to be on the 8 table up 2. 7 on the 8's 1 check. A 3 again. Jesus. All right. I cannot break that unit, man. All right, so you'll be on the 8 table with a +3. 8 on the 8 is an NMC. Yeah, another 5. And I think you're too far away. No, you're not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. So we're going to be on the 8 up 2. Alrighty. Next, we have you. You've acquired. What's the range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 hex. No, 17, 18, 19, 20 hex range. So you're going to be hitting on a base 7 if I go for the vehicle. It would be a 5 if I go for the infantry. Now the vehicle will be easier to hit. I do have a chance of hitting the crew with the dismantled 50. Wouldn't that be nice? Problem is there are 5. It's going to be plus 1, 2, 3 for missed. Now that's the only modifier. I'm at the same height, and I don't get anything for. Well, I guess the vehicle will be a plus 1, so it's going to be a plus 4, which means I cannot hit unless I maintain rate and get acquisition. It is an L weapon, so this 5 would actually go up to a base 6, so a Snake Eyes would still be a hit. I think I'm going to go for the half track. It does have a 75, which is right now going to be more important than the 50 cal, which this unit still has to pick up and assemble. So it's going to be a turn or two before that's in action. So let's fire on the vehicle. All right, so small target size, acquisition, cancel. We are at a base 7 to hit, goes up to an 8. We have plus 1, 2, 3 for missed. Would be a 5 or less to hit. 5 or less to hit. So here we have a 3. Shit. All right, well, I guess that's it. I do have a couple mortars, and I still have a mortar to fire. I'm just not sure who to fire the mortar at. This would not be a bad target, nor this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So it would be a base 7 plus 1 plus 2 for missed. These guys should have been dug in. So 5 or less to hit. Let's go to these guys here. We'll put a 5 or less to hit on those guys. No rate. Got very close, but no joy. All right, so we need you. And you. All right, that's that. Tanks, obviously not going to fire. I do have 2 artillery pieces. Do I have a target? I do have you. And you will fire on that as well. Let's start with you. All right, so you're going to fire onto J3. So here to J3, 17 hex range, doesn't hit any terrain. You're on a level 1, so that doesn't matter. So it's going to be red numbers. We're going to look at a 5. Mist will bring it down to a 3. The trench will bring it down to a 1. I cannot hit, but I'm going to try the shot anyways. Get acquisition, maybe. No rate. That was a pretty decent shot, though. So now I would need Snake Eyes to hit. Oh, wait. That's, oh, I get it right. There we go. Now you are going to fire at, I think, this unit here. I could fire at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. So you would be one more range bracket up. Let's go to you. Now, smoke is here. So I don't get impeded by the smoke. And we are within 18 hexes. So we're going to be looking at, again, a 5. 2 for mist is a 3. Bring it down to a 1 for the foxhole. So I need snake eyes and or rate. So, all right, you guys are done. And we're down to my 2 martyrs. Again, I just don't have a target. Too far away, chance of smoke. Too far away, chance, well, smoke. I could try maybe HE over here, but that's just so far away. I don't think I'm going to fire. So let's go to um, advancing fire phase. No change for the smoke. And let's look at who can fire on the Americans. Let's get acquisition on you. All right, I'm not going to bother calculating it. I just want to get the acquisition shot for the next turn. You could fire at this guy here, but you would probably pay for the reckon and or smoke. I think I'm going to fire you on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So Americans use red to hit numbers now. So we're going to be a base 5 plus 1 for height advantage is a 4. And I don't know. I get the height advantage. I don't think I get gun shield. Do I get gun shield? I can't remember. Anybody know? Top of your head. Does an 88 long anti-air gun get a gun shield? No. It's got to be an AT or an infantry gun. All right, so we have a +1 height advantage. We have +2 for the mist. And we start off with a base 5. Nothing for the weapon. So I'm going to need snake eyes to hit. Oh, I did move. So there's no way I can hit. We'll just get acquisition. And better luck next time. All right, so that's it for that. Route phase. I do have a broken unit here, so let's get you. Now, the problem, of course, is if you step out, you're going to be. No, you don't. You're going to be paying 3 to go into this hex. 3. Um, I'm totally blanking. 6, so you're going to have to stop there. No, 5. 1 plus 1 for the smoke is a 5. So you could actually come all the way back here for 6. You stay there. That's it for broke. Italian guy is fine. I don't think anything is broken on the German side yet. And let's go to advance phase. Now, you guys will advance out of the trench so you can take possession on the next turn. I'm going to do that now before I forget. And then on the American turn, those guys will mount up. While in the German turn, they'll assemble the 50 cal. And we're going to do the same with this here. So you're going to step out. I don't believe that would be a concealment loss. And you're going to do a shuttle pass, take up your 50 cal. And I think that's going to be it for, well, no, let's do other advances. So you're going to stay in your fortifications. You guys are going to come down here. You're going to come into there. You guys are fine. You're going to slide back to there. And you guys are all fine for now. So let's go to the German turn 2. Now, we've been doing this for 2.5 hours. So I'm thinking I'm going to stop it here. I just wanted to get this started because it's been so long since I produced anything. I didn't want the channel to go dormant too soon. So we've got the complete turn 1 down in 2.5 hours. I'll amend the title accordingly. And then we're going to carry on with this at some later date. So thank you guys very much for stopping by. Thanks for the points there, Shea. Thank you very much. And hopefully Hexy and Wardrobe are getting some use out of the vehicles. We'll see. I'm not the greatest with vehicles, but I'll try not to get them killed too soon. All right, guys. Thank you very much, and we'll catch you next video.